Finally, here we go. Oh, we need that music again. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Same song. All right. Woo! It's a good song. Woo, woo. Okay. So what do we do first, right? What do we do, right? We draw a line, yeah? Okay. We're only going to do about three, guys. So 200 points for three and the little note, that's easy. Come on. All right, so we draw a line in the middle, right? Because we have an equal sign. And on the line, you're gonna write equals equals, all right? But we're not gonna do that until we do the left side, the right side. So which side do you want to do? Which side do you want to do? The left or the right? So let me pick on someone. I mean, not like pick on you, but like pick you. Alejandra, which side do you want to do? The left or the right? Pick one. It doesn't matter. Right? I heard a bird. Beep. That's the fire alarm, so it needs batteries. Okay, because I always thought, what the hell? Where's that? And yeah, it turned out it was batteries. Okay, the right. So Alejandra, I mean, okay, let's go. So now, what do we do first? We multiply, right? We see the parentheses, the multiplication. So here we have the multiplication right there. All right. So we see that. You see that right there? Let me zoom in real quick. All right. So then we have, let's multiply. Negative times a negative is a positive, right? 2 times 4y is a 8y. Okay. Negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 2 is 4. A lot of kids like to just drop it down. No, you have to multiply. Now, what about here? Plus 1. I could go ahead and multiply again, right? Hold on. So positive times negative is negative, and 1 times 8 is 8. See that? So, Davin, what happens to the negative 4y? What happens to the negative 4y? Yeah, drops down. I was going to say drops. And then I'm going to put the equal there. Okay? See that? So now what can I combine, Elijah? What can I combine with the negative 4y? Yeah, the positive 8y. See that? So I'm going very slow, and you're gonna see how, wow, that's pretty easy. So then I'm gonna do the t-chart, right? Because I'm combining like terms, the t. So negative 4y, positive 8y, and my answer is positive because there's more positive, but they win by 4. So I'm gonna put positive 4y. See that? So now I'm gonna do the constants. Okay. Negative 4 plus the negative 8. Negative 4, negative 8. So it's a negative what? Amber. Negative what? Amber? Are you there, Amber? Okay. Yeah, I'm here, but I just don't know. Okay, you don't know. We've been doing this all year. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so you see how the negative 4 we put on the negative side and the negative on the negative? See, so how many negatives do you have? You have 4, then 8, right? If you have $4 and then, yeah, so you're gonna have negative, very good. Negative 12, see? So how did you get 12? You added them. Why'd you add them? Because they're both on the negative side. And then when they're right here, when you have some positives, some negatives, you subtract, okay? But it's positive because there's more positives, all right? Now, can I combine these two? No, 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 no. Some kids do, but don't, because that doesn't have a y, or they're both not numbers. Now I go to the left side. Okay. So now I'm going to go to this side. Okay. So now let's go ahead and, oh, mister, there's a parentheses. So we have to multiply, right? There's a parentheses. So the -8, no, the number that's next to it. So that's this one right here. Positive times negative is negative. 2 times 3 is 6, right? What happens to the -8? You drop it down. What happens to the +8? You drop it down. Now, can I combine these three? Yeah, because they don't have letters. They're all numbers. So now let's go ahead and do the T-chart. So we have -8, -6, and +8, right? So then, oh, but look here, +8, +8. That's 0. So this is 0, right? So what's my answer? -6. So I'm going to put it close to the line. Now, mister, can I have added these? Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 8, and it still would have been -6, right? Because you subtract. All right, so far so good? All right, so now we do our equation, right? Now let's go ahead. So y is on the right side, correct? Y is on the right side, so my answer is going to be y over here. But I got to do stuff. What do I got to do? Okay. Remember on Monday I said, oh, I usually cover the 4y. So I got to get rid of this. I got to make it a 0. Okay. Yes, you add +12 to both sides, Frank. You add +12. Right. Well, you're adding 12. It's the opposite. So basically, this is subtract 12, you add 12. Okay. Even though it looks like a positive and negative, it's subtract 12, add 12 to both sides. Okay. And so that's 4y equals. Now, again, you're going to do the T-chart. -6, +12. Okay, sorry, -6, +12. Who on here? Positive by how many? By 6, right? Because you subtract, right, Amber? On when they're like that, you subtract. Okay. Now, I think Frank said let's go ahead and divide, right? What are we going to divide? Now we have the 4y together. We're going to divide by 4. Okay, divide by 4. My 4, because that's your 1, right? That's a 1. And my answer is 6/4. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, right? The fraction. All right. So remember, you could divide top and bottom, but a lot of kids don't. So I don't know who knows this or that. If you know how to divide it, that's cool. Do that. But if you like my way, the multiplication, then go ahead and do that. All right. So let's break it down. What's your multiplication of 6? Let's see. Let me see. Who else is here? Who else is here? Oh, Jade. What's your multiplications of 6, Jade? 3 times 2. Yeah, 2 times 3 or 3 times 2. What about 4? Jade. Let's stick with Jade. 2 times 2, right? So do you have a giant 1? Yeah, right here. Right? Your giant 1. So what's your answer? 3/2. So there's your answer. 3/2. All right? See that? And that's easy because you guys learned all this the whole trimester. We've done this. Now we put them on both sides. Now we learn this. And then we just learned the simplifying, and that's it. All right? Cool. So far, so good? All right. Nice. So let me go ahead and pause this so we could go ahead. All right, here we go. So what's the first thing we do? All right. So what's the first thing we do? Right? We put a line down the equal sign. M, right? So now what side do you want to do, Elijah? What side do you want to do, the left side or the right side? Which side? You want to do this side, the left side? All right, cool. So we're going to hide the right side. All right. Remember, it doesn't matter which side you pick. All right. So, oh, wait, I see parentheses, right? So let's see, wait. 3x plus something times, oh, wait, I'm going to put a 1 right there, right? Because I'm not going to go 3x over here because there's a plus in between, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do an arrow, right? And then wait, mister, there's a minus minus. Oh, I could put a 1 too, right? And then do a little multiplication right there, and that's fine. Now all we have to do is multiply. All right, so let's zoom in real quick. All right, so what do we got? Right, we got 3x. Bring it down. So let's go ahead and multiply. Positive times negative is negative. 1 times 5x is 5x, right? Positive times negative is a negative, and 1 times 8 is 8. Okay, mister, but they're the same. Yeah, when plus something, when you multiply, it's going to be the same thing. But what happens when we multiplied, it just took out the parentheses. And that's what we did. I like doing that just to get rid of it. All right. What about here? Negative, negative. Oh, wait. That's a positive. And then 1 times 9 is 9. See that? So we've been doing this for the whole trimester. Okay. So now what do I do? Combine like terms. The 3x and the minus 5x. Okay. 3x minus 5x. So Justin, what would that be? 3x minus the 5x right there. 3x minus 5x t-chart. What would that be? Justin? Justin or Jacob? Or Jacob? Yes. Negative 2 what? Negative 2x. All right, negative 2x. All right, you see that? Very good. And then the next one is negative 8 plus 9. I'm going to do another t-chart. Negative 8 plus 9 is positive what? Oops, sorry. Positive. Positive wins by Amber. I know you said you didn't know. So on this one, it's going to be positive, but they're not together, right? So then you have to subtract. So what's 9 take away 8, Amber? 17. No, 9 take away 8. Negative 1. Yeah, but remember, I circled the positive, so it's going to be positive 1. So what happens is a lot of kids like to say, oh, 8 plus 9 is 17. No, it's negative 8 plus 9. All right, a lot of kids do that. So don't be one of those kids, all right? So we're good. So I'm going to put it close. I'm going to rewrite it again, and I'm going to put it next to the line. All right? That's all I did. I just rewrote it. So I can take this out so it doesn't confuse you. I just put it right there. Now I go to the right side. Okay? So now what do we do? Oops, sorry. Oh, multiply. 5 times 3 is what? 15. So it was right here on this side. So 15 take away 13 is what? 2. Oh, that was easy, right? So that was pretty easy. So now we have to do the two-step equation, right? So now where's my x? Oh, my x is on this side. So that's where my answer, that's where I have to do all the work. We're going to have to do the work on the left side, right? So what do I got to get rid of first? Jacob, what do I got to get rid of first? Okay, remember over here, I got rid of the negative 12, the constant, and then divide it. But over here, what do I got to get rid of, Jacob? Huh? Yeah, get rid of the adding 1, and I'm going to subtract 1, both sides, right? So that gives me negative 2x equals, now what's 2 take away 1? 1, right? So now, remember, the The coefficient with the variable, they're together. Get them out. So you have to divide. Okay. So what do I divide by? Let's see, Anthony. Anthony, what do I divide by? What do I divide by, Anthony? Anthony, are you there? Or Alejandra? Someone? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Good. -2. Remember, because you're dividing by the number. See, here it's adding the 1. So you're going to subtract the 1, right? Here is multiply. You're multiplying by -2. You're going to divide by the -2. All right. But it's tricky because here you see positive and negative. You might think it's different, right? So that's why it's tricky. So that's your 1, right? Because it has to be the same. And then what's my answer? -1/2. Is my answer -2? Does that equal -2? No, 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 because a 1/2 is a 1/2, right? How can a half be a 2, right? So no. So here's your answer, -1/2. All right, so there's that part. Cool. So anything? That's let's see. We'll see. Hold on, hold on. Oh yeah. All right, there you go. All right, that's number 2. So far, so good. Cool. Hello. So what do we do? All right, so what do? We look for what first? Distributive property, right? Multiplication. We did the work. Then we combined them to make them smaller, right? To reduce the constants. Just put them together so it doesn't look so elongated, right? And then what do? We took out we circled this side because that's where the x is, all right? And we did the opposite. The opposite of adding 1 is subtracting 1 on both sides. And then the opposite of multiplication is division on both sides. And there's your answer. All right. So far, so good. All right. And you could always go back to my recording. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So what do we do first? Yeah. Come on. Draw the line. Draw the line down the equal sign. All right. Cool. All right. So here we go. So so what do we do first? The left side or the right side? Alejandra, left side or right side? Left side or right side? Which one you want me to do? Left. Everybody to the left, to the left. Anything to the left. Everybody wants to do the left. All right, here we go. All right. So the left side, very good. So again, you see a parentheses, right? But it's a minus something. So what am I going to put? A 1. Okay? A 1. Okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and multiply. See that? So here we go. Negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times 3x is 3x. See what happens? The negative 3x is now positive 3x. Negative times positive is negative. Oh, it's no longer positive. 1 times 5 is 5. So remember, when you're multiplying by a negative, it just changes the sign. All right, -1. All right, or even a -2, but 2 times 3x is 6x, right? And then what do we do with the 6x and the 3x? Anybody? Let's see. Uh, who have I? Myrna. Yeah, Myrna. What happens to the 6x and the 3x? Yeah, bring it down. 6x plus 3x. Oh, mister, but look, we have 6x plus 3x plus another 3x. So just add them. What's 6x plus 3x is what? 12x, right? We don't have to do the t-chart because it's all plus, plus, plus. Then what do we do with -5? We bring it down. And then let's put an equal sign right there. Okay? Can we take away? Nope, we can't, right? So now let's go to the right side. See? Now let's go ahead and, oh, mister, right there's a multiplication. Let's go ahead and do that. So what do we get? Negative times positive is negative. 2 times 1 is 2, right? Wait, mister, can I do 1 plus 6? Because I know that. Yeah, why not? Plus 6. Why not? Right? Now, negative 2 plus 6. Anybody out there? Negative 2 plus 6? Anybody? Come on. Anybody that's paying attention? Anthony? Anthony, I see that your mic's on. You want to say something? Oh, he turned it off. Boo. What? Negative 2 plus 6? Negative 2 plus 6? Come on. What is it? Negative 2 plus 6? Well, who has more? Positive, right? Positive 4,400,000. No, not all. Just kidding. I know what you meant. Plus 4. Right, Amber? Because what, I mean, not Amber. You already know. Yeah, Amber. Remember, we subtract. Okay, because there's some here, some here. So you want to see how many more. All right. So now we're left with this. Now we have to do the two-step. All right. So where's my x? No, it's over here. So my answer is going to be x equals. So let's circle this, and this is where all the action happens. All right. So what do I got to get rid of first? Let's see, Elijah. What do I got to get rid of? The 12x or the minus 5? What do I got to get rid of first in the circle? The 12 or the minus 5? Yeah. The 12x is the last thing you want. The things that are together because they're stuck together. So you can't take it away right now. So that's the last thing you do. So you do this to loosen it up. Oh, that's a good one. I never thought of that. You add the 5 to loosen it up. You want to get rid of the 12, but you can't because there's a minus 5. So let's put some water and loosen it up, right? So it's going to be a plus 5 on both sides. Okay, that's gone. So what comes down? 12x equals, what's 4 plus 5? 9, right? So now let's get rid of the 12 by doing what? Let's see, Justin, by doing what? They're together, so you got to what? Did what? Did divide. Very good. Divide by 12 because that's 1, right? That's your 1. But we're not going to put 1. So your answer is 9 over 12. Now, can I simplify it? Yeah, some of you guys will divide, but let's do it the way I taught you. Okay, I could simplify. So what's your multiplication of 9? Anybody? 9? Let's see, Jacob, what's your multiplications of 9? Yeah, 3 times 3. So I'll put the little dot. And what about 12? Oops, it's all right, Frank. What about 12? What about this 12 here? 3 times 4, right? So 3 times 4, and that's going to go down right there. So what's my answer? 3/4. So there's your answer. X is 3/4. All right, so again, what do? Distributive property, combine the x's, bring down the negative 5, leave it alone. Then we did the right side, right? Multiply, combine like terms, right? And then we did the opposite, minus 5 plus 5, because we want to loosen it, right? Before we divide, we want to put some water in there. So I have to add 5 to both sides. 12x equals 9. And now divide. Take out the gum. Divide it with a knife, right? Just scrape it off, right? So divide by 12, and then you simplify, and there's your answer, 3/4. All right? Cool? All right, so that's it for today.